Welcome to Think It Crypto. In today's video, we're going to be looking at decentralized finance, in short, DeFi. We will be looking at what it is, how it works, different DeFi applications, concepts like stablecoins, and much more. I will try my best to explain everything in the simplest form possible, so even if you have no prior knowledge about the crypto space, you will enjoy this video. When talking about decentralized finance, we first of all have to understand the concept of CEFI, centralized finance. In CEFI, every financial transaction is overseen and managed by a central entity. The most typical example of such entities are banks, where our money lies in the hands of a few individuals running the entity. This has been the traditional way of finance and also the standard for trading crypto, where the trading is done via a centralized exchange that controls your funds. In them, you don't truly own your cryptocurrencies because you don't actually own the private key that gives you access to your wallet. In the end, you are still subjected to all the rules the central exchange imposes on you, like for example how high the fees for trading are or which coins are actually listed on the platform. Now in DeFi, the entire process is operated by automated applications that are built on top of the blockchain platform. More on that later. But this means that DeFi is disrupting this entity that facilitates a financial transaction between two parties, which is a fancy way of saying that DeFi is getting rid of the middleman. The system is not governed by any exchange anymore, but built on technology which replaces the job of the middleman. Let's dive a little bit deeper into this technology. DeFi uses the same principles as the blockchain, which is the technology behind the Bitcoin network. A key factor of the blockchain is that transactions are permanently recorded and viewable to anyone and therefore also controlled by anyone, rather than by a single central source. Now DeFi takes this technology a little bit further by expanding the use of blockchain from simple value transfers to more complex financial use cases, like for example loans, insurance, crowdfunding, derivatives, betting, and so much more. That's why most DeFi applications are built on top of Ethereum, the world's second largest cryptocurrency platform, because it offers much more flexibility to integrate and use those more complex financial use cases due to so-called smart contracts. A smart contract is a contract which automatically executes if certain conditions are met. An example of such a written smart contract could be, Tom will transfer $10 to Andy, and now the conditions, but only if next Tuesday the Lakers win by exactly 20 and LeBron James has over 15 points in this game. So through that, many different DeFi applications were formed. The most popular types include decentralized exchanges, lending platforms, and stablecoins. Let's briefly take a look at those different applications. Decentralized exchanges, in short DEXs, are the simplest form in which DeFi is used. They are basically online exchanges that connect the user directly so they can trade cryptocurrencies with one another without having the middleman involved. Lending platforms are another popular form of DeFi. Lending platforms connect borrowers with lenders. In them, users can make money off of interest rates being paid for the one lending out their cryptocurrencies. In contrast to CEFI, where interest rates are set by a few privileged individuals, DeFi sets its interest rates based on supply, demand, and also the risk involved. Another form of DeFi is the stablecoin. As the name already suggests, the price of a stablecoin aims to stay stable. Often linked to the value of a fiat currency like the US dollar, they have the benefit that you know your stablecoin will be worth roughly the same a month from now. Something one cannot say about cryptocurrencies. So if you, for example, want to earn interest on your money on lending platforms, but the fluctuating price of, for example, Bitcoin is too risky for you, you can also just lend your stablecoins and earn interest on those. The two most common stablecoins are Tether, USDT, and the USD coin, USDC. The amazing thing about all those applications in DeFi is the composability behind it. All DeFi applications are open source, meaning that the code behind them is public for anyone to view. As such, the existing DeFi protocols can be used to build a new protocol on top of the code that already exists. One can think of it like Lego blocks, where anyone can put their own Lego block on already existing blocks in order to create their own structure. So with all that being said, what is the goal behind decentralized finance? A huge aim of DeFi is to create a fair financial system in which everyone can participate and manage their assets on their own, where things like your ethnical background, success, money, or education don't play a role in the different financial services you use. DeFi has a crazy momentum going for it. To put that into perspective, one can look at the total value locked into all different DeFi protocols. Since the beginning of July 2020, this value has 25x'd to now roughly $43.5 billion. I certainly believe DeFi is the future of finance, or at least that it will play a huge role. But many think that investing in this technology early will lead to massive gains. And as it often does, it's not always as easy to separate the good projects from the bad, and there has been plenty of bad. For example, the meme coin YAM, where due to a security flaw, the market capitalization crashed from $60 million to nearly zero in a matter of only 35 minutes, making investors lose a lot of money. In addition, DeFi bugs are unfortunately still very common to see. Smart contracts are certainly very powerful, but once the rules are written into the protocol, they can't be changed anymore, which often makes bugs permanent. So, before investing, please always do your own careful research. That's all I have for you today. If you want to learn more about the crypto space and enjoy videos like this one, please subscribe to this channel. It's free and I would appreciate the support. Please write down your own thoughts about DeFi in the comments below and let me know what future videos you'd like to see on this channel. See you in the next video.